Greetings everyone, this is Queenie with Queenie's Kitchen and I'm so excited. I went on a foray yesterday and I found some oyster mushrooms for the first time. The species of oyster mushrooms that I found is called Pleurotus pulmonarius. And one of the things that we always have to be mindful of and remember about mushrooms is that you must make certain that you are certain that the mushroom that you found is edible and not poisonous. There are a lot of poisonous lookalikes out there. You also want to do what's called a spore print, and that is where you look at the print and the color that the mushroom gill will give you, and it will help you to identify that you have the right mushroom. So I have triple checked, quadruple checked to make certain that what I have is an oyster mushroom, and I'm so excited because I just stir fried and sauteed some of my mushrooms with some onions, and I'm here to tell you there's nothing like fresh mushrooms. So let's take a look at my oyster mushrooms. So one of the ways to identify the oyster mushroom is by the shape. So there are many different types of oyster mushrooms. And this particular oyster mushroom will grow in the summer leading into fall. And one of the things that you want to look for when it comes to oyster mushrooms, you want to turn on the back and you want to look at the gills. The gills are kind of close together, kind of a little spongy, but one of the things about oyster mushrooms is that the gills will run from the top of the mushroom all the way down to the stem. The stem on the oyster mushroom is very thick, okay? So it's very fat and kind of chunky, not very tall, but it also is not located in the center of the mushroom. So there's some mushrooms where the stem will be in the center, but with the oyster mushroom, as you can see, the stem is really kind of almost like in the middle towards the end. When you flip it over, it kind of looks like an ear. We want to look at the color. This particular variety here, the species, the color is kind of whitish. I picked it on yesterday and it hasn't been refrigerated, so it's getting a little brown, but yesterday was a beautiful creamy white color. So here's another. So looking at the back, again, look at the stem, look at the gills running all the way from the tip all the way down to the edge of that stem. Again, this stem is not in the center. So, oyster mushrooms. I want to encourage everyone to go out and learn to identify wild edible plants. This is the medicine that our Creator put here for us. This is our medicine and our food. This is Queenie with QueeniesKitchen.com.